Look, I have to come clean about something. And please, before you get the urge to switch off halfway through this video, I urge you, bear with me until the end, because it's really, really important. Now, as you know, in the wake of the Harvey Weinstein scandal, scores of stunning and brave women have taken to Twitter under the hashtag #MeToo to share their stories of sexual assault and harassment in the workplace. Now, it takes a lot of guts to go out on an anonymous forum like Twitter and make unsubstantiated claims instead of, say, reporting it to the police. And some of these accounts are just harrowing. I mean, check out this brazen example of Peyton Manning sexually assaulting Reggie Wayne in front of thousands of people. Is there a more blatant example of male entitlement? And so with that context, I felt compelled to make this video. I had to unburden myself to you and admit that I'm guilty of workplace sexual harassment and assault. Now, before you turn off, before you unsubscribe and delete your patronage, hear me out. I want you to understand my situation. I work in a very close-knit environment, from my own home actually. And since I work at home by myself, I tend to have a very loose dress code. So for example, it's about 28 degrees Celsius here today, and that means I'm not wearing any pants. Literally right now, while I'm recording this, I have no pants on. So you can imagine what happens when I get up and go to the toilet and walk past the large mirror in the bathroom. I can't help myself. I stare. I leer at the image presented to me. Now, I know provocative dress is no excuse. It's not an invitation. And I know it's not fair to me because it makes me feel uncomfortable to be stared at simply because of what I've decided not to wear. I mean, I just want to be taken seriously at work, not viewed merely as a sexual object. But that's not the worst of it. Sometimes I'll be working away right here in this very spot, and all of a sudden my hands begin to wander. And the next thing you know, I've got myself into a compromising situation. And I know it's wrong, taking advantage of myself without consent just because I can, because I know that I won't speak up for fear of losing my job. And I mean, who am I going to tell anyway? I am my own boss. And given that my boss, which is me, is the perpetrator, who do you think he's going to side with? You'd think he would have said something by now. But it seems he prefers to look the other way because while he's clearly sickened by his own desire, he's simultaneously aroused. And so this vicious cycle continues. But I can no longer stay silent. And that's why I'm joining the hashtag #MeToo movement to share my story of victimization whilst outing myself as a perpetrator. So I encourage you, the audience, to share your stories and unburden yourself for your own sake. Stop that.